Hi, I'm Roger Brim, the head of marketing and sponsorship insights at Hookit. Welcome to Hookit's NBA Sponsorship Workshop video, where we'll dive into the social media promotion of NBA league partners, jersey patch partners, and stadium naming rights partners. Before we dive into the data, here's a quick review of who we are at Hookit and what we do. Hookit, a business unit of Core Software, is the leading AI-powered sponsorship technology platform empowering brands and sports properties to evaluate and optimize their partnerships. As a pioneer in the SponTech space and strategic partner of the world's largest brands, Hookit empowers marketers to impact the bottom line by measuring sponsorship spend and partnerships against a standardized set of KPIs. In February 2022, Core Software acquired Hookit, with athletes, influencers, sports and entertainment organizations, and brands now engaging over 50 billion followers across social media. Social and digital strategies have become a critical component for the modern partnership. By adding Hookit's unparalleled expertise in sponsorship performance tracking across social and digital media, Core has dramatically enhanced the capabilities of its already market-leading sponsorship management platform, serving buyers and sellers. Here's a look at how the system works. We start by capturing every public social media post by professional athletes, teams, leagues, events, and venues across the major social platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Here's an example post from the NBA. To start, our computer vision scans the post for any sort of brand promotion, be that a logo in the image or video, or a mention or tag in the caption. In our example post, there are multiple brand logos present, but only one brand, Crypto.com, mentioned in the text. Once a post is found to have brand promotion, the AI then moves on to calculating the potential value of that post to the brands included in it. You can think of this max ad value, or MAV, as how much a brand would have to pay to advertise on the given social platform to get the engagement that happened on that particular post. In our case, this post was on Instagram and received nearly 26,000 likes and about 200 comments. Each of these engagement types has a specific known cost to them, so the computer is able to calculate the max ad value of the post for all of the brands included. In this case, the max ad value for this post is $4,200. However, not all of those brands get the same impact of the post. In this example, it is a clear promotion for Crypto.com, and the other brands, like Toyota, happen to be included thanks to their logo in the arena. This is where promotion quality comes in. There are several factors that impact the promotion quality for each brand, including how large and clear the logo is, how many other brands are included in the post, and where the brand is promoted in a video, in the case of video posts. Each brand gets a unique promotion quality. In this case, Crypto.com received a promotion quality of 71.6%. High, but expected for a dedicated post like this. For context, the average promotion quality for any given post across sports is between 20 to 25%. To calculate the adjusted ad value, or actual sponsorship value, of the post for Crypto.com, we multiply the max ad value of $4,200 with the promotion quality of 71.6% to get an AAV of $3,000. That's the value of this post for Crypto.com. In comparison with the signage in the arena, Toyota received a 19% promotion quality. When multiplied with the post's MAV, the AAV for Toyota is just $800. That's how sponsorship value is derived, and what I will be referring to as we dive into the sponsorship data from across the NBA this season. Let's start off by comparing the NBA with other sports properties on social media. In 2021, the NBA official league account generated the most fan engagement of any sports property on social media globally, with over 12 billion engagements on 84,000 posts. That's nearly twice as many posts as any other sports property on social media. So needless to say, the NBA is very active on social. Including the players, teams, and the league, the NBA has twice as many cumulative followers and fan engagements as any other major US sports league, including the NFL, MLB, NHL, MLS, and so on. Focusing on the teams, the Warriors and Lakers have more followers and have generated over twice as much fan engagement as any other NBA team so far this season. The Hornets and Celtics have the highest fan engagement rates, each at about 0.3%, over double the average of NBA teams, 0.12%, this season. Looking at the top players on social media, it's no surprise to see LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Giannis at the top of the list. However, Josh Giddey from the Thunder sits at number 4 by fan engagement among all NBA players this season. With less than 1 million followers, Giddey has the highest engagement rate among NBA players on social media, with 98% of his fan engagement happening on TikTok. In contrast, Derrick Rose, Paul George, and Blake Griffin are all in the top 25 NBA players by total followers, but outside the top 50 by total engagement. It's important to look beyond total followers when signing an athlete partnership to understand how engaged their followers are and how well your brand message will get through. Focusing in on the brands promoted across the NBA, the top 5 brands are Nike, State Farm, Chase, Gatorade, and Tiso. Every one of these brands has their logo on or around the court, with 4 of the 5 in most, if not all, courts for every game. Nike is on every jersey. State Farm and Tiso are backboard adjacent, with placements on the padding behind the backboard and the shot clock above the backboard, respectively. And Gatorade can be seen around the player benches. Of the top 10 brands by sponsorship value received, 6 are NBA official league partners, and 3 are stadium naming rights partners. The top jersey patch partner, Rakuten, partnered with the Warriors, ranks 20th by sponsorship value received among brands promoted across the NBA. Looking at the average sponsorship value received by partnership type, NBA league sponsors and stadium naming rights partners have received similar average sponsorship value at around $2.5 million per brand. That is 5 times higher average AAV than jersey patch partners received, averaging just $545,000 in sponsorship value so far this season. When we look at where sponsorship value comes from, 40% of AAV is generated by the NBA league accounts. The 30 teams add up to 50% of total sponsorship value, and the players combine for just 10%. But this breakdown doesn't apply to every type of partnership. For example, Zenni Optical, the jersey patch partner for the Chicago Bulls, has received about 70% of its value from the Bulls, another 23% from the NBA league accounts, 4% from players, and 3% from other teams. So on top of the value received from their direct partnership with the Bulls, Zenni receives another 40% in earned exposure across the league. Now we'll take a look at some of the best branded campaigns so far this season. The #1 campaign is the Tiso buzzer beater campaign by the NBA. It's a perfect fit for the shot clock sponsor, putting their brand with some of the best highlight content the NBA has. There have been 145 posts in this campaign so far this season, generating $1.5 million in sponsorship value for Tiso. As high as that is, even more value could have been generated had more of these posts happened on Instagram or TikTok rather than Twitter or Facebook. Here's a look at which platforms fans engage on most. On posts by NBA players, teams, and the league, TikTok had the highest average fan engagement, followed by Instagram and YouTube. Twitter and Facebook saw the least average fan engagement. Knowing that fan engagement is what drives sponsorship value, making sure your brand is being promoted on the most engaging platforms is key to maximizing value. State Farm has an excellent platform strategy for its State Farm Assists campaign with the NBA. Since mid-November, this campaign has consistently had 2 posts per week, one on Instagram and one on YouTube. Even though this campaign has fewer than 20% of the posts of the Tiso buzzer beater campaign, State Farm has received over 50% of the value that Tiso has gotten from their campaign, mainly due to the platform mix of the posts. For more campaign analysis, check out the full report on the Hookit blog. Many brands prefer athlete partnerships over team or league deals. We dove into the data to identify which NBA players are on the rise on social media. To identify these up-and-comers, we looked at athletes with at least 200,000 followers, but not more than 3 million followers. They had to have a follower growth rate of at least 5%, which is 10 times the league average, and a fan engagement rate of 7% or higher, 5 times the league average. These 5 athletes are the only ones that fit those criteria. If you're looking for young, up-and-coming NBA partners that are excellent on social media, start with these. That wraps up our analysis of the first half of this year's NBA season on social media. To recap, here are a few of the major takeaways for brands invested in the NBA. The league is a partnership amplifier. Team and athlete partners, especially those visible on or around the court, get a major boost from the league channels posting highlight content. Campaigns matter. Brands that activate their partners consistently receive significantly more sponsorship value than brands that rely solely on logo exposure. Finally, platform strategy matters. NBA fans love video content, especially on TikTok. Working with your partners to get branded content where their fans engage most will maximize your sponsorship value. Again, I'm Roger Brim, and from all of us at Hookit and Core Software, thanks for watching, and reach out to us at insights@hookit.com if you have any questions or follow-up about the data or insights in this video.